Hello. I think I just want to talk a bit about some stuff I'm thinking about, and I will probably write a blog post or even several blog posts about this. But since it's on my mind right now because I've just had a really nice conversation with someone where I went through some intense feelings, I want to talk about that. And it's about my current job, which is in retail, and how I feel about that job. It's complicated. It's my first proper job. It's the first job that I need to be insured for. That actually supports me financially and does so fully. Yeah. Even if barely. I'm 29 and it's been weird to have this. So maybe, I don't know, I want to recall a bit what got me there. Only a bit. I was at the point where my parents were saying, we're not going to keep paying you that much money because your dad is going to retire and our financial situation will change and we want you to be self-sufficient. And I was like, yes, of course, I agree, but I did not actually want to work. I thought that basically any kind of work would be an infringement, an inhibition on my freedom, and would be pretty pointless from the viewpoints I had. I had resistance against needing to work to support myself. This is not fair. This is not how it's supposed to be. Or at the very least, I thought I was too mentally unstable to actually show up regularly to any kind of work. And when I was ready to take on work, I felt drawn to choose one where I did not feel my identity was much involved. So I did not want to work any job that was related to my studies. I studied music education, and some philosophy. And I had already had some teaching experience, both instrumental students and a little singing ensemble and classes when I was doing internships at schools. And I did not want to do that. I felt like I had failed at that. Had not done good work, and that the system would fail me as well, would compress me, and would make me feel totally unable to actually do any work. Especially because I cared. Because I cared about the outcome, because I felt a lot of responsibility. I felt like I would have a lot of responsibility about my students. Or if it was anything else about making music, also responsibility for good outcome. And I was not I need to do that. Especially anticipating that I would be in an environment that would reinforce old patterns I had learned about music and about teaching that I did not want to have reinforced, that I wanted to get away from, have breathing space from. And so I felt drawn to doing something completely different. I felt very enticing to imagine to work in retail. I got inspired by a friend who posted about it on Twitter, about how much she enjoyed working in a grocery store. I was like, yeah, things can be that simple. You can just do that and enjoy it. And I felt like this kind of job would not ask me to use my brain that much or even ask for my ideals to align with the goals of the company or the workplace. It would just demand of me to work, to do my job well. And the job would be comparatively simple and comparatively predetermined also. And also practical and physical. And I felt drawn to like doing some practical and useful work. And I admired people who could thrive in such an environment. I was like, yeah, I can do that. I want to see, I want to see how it is. Yeah, so that drew me in quite a lot. This video has gotten longer than I thought. I enjoy talking about this. Maybe I'm just going to make more videos about this. Thank you for listening.